Hi, my name's Chris Taylor. As with all educators, I'm enraged with this situation in Afghanistan, and I see it as a call to action. We have the capacity and can do something about it with online learning. This video, I hope, is a catalyst for a solution. Just some background about Afghanistan. There are 88 universities in Afghanistan. Most regions have at least one university. The most populous cities will have more. It's unknown exactly how many female students were attending universities. Initially, when the Taliban first took power, the universities were segregated by gender, and eventually women were excluded completely. Afghanistan has a population of 40.29 million, and 48.7% are women. This is a quotation from a female student, and it just shows the level of despair. Being a girl is a heavy crime, and tonight I want to curse my creator for creating me so that I can be miserable and humiliated. We would all be horrified if our daughters were thinking like this. It can be changed. A suggested approach would be as follows. I have contact with a student that can access completion records and access teaching material from Afghani University, which we can use to map any gaps with international standards. This can be used to develop tools to satisfy requirements. I know of a group of 100 students who have formed a teaching network, ostensibly a sewing group, covertly accessing the internet. Because of the high level of student indignation, more underground universities will appear. Any online teaching material is preferred in English. It provides the ability for students to practice English. The material can be translated by local students if needed. The focus should be units for completing their qualifications. This is the area of most frustration and despair. Because of access to records, these remaining units can be identified and then determine which units will provide the most benefit to the greatest number of students. Design of teaching tools should have scalability in mind. Other universities will want to be involved. Funding initially will be through the generosity of interested parties. However, this could be changed to a philanthropic foundation where the interested parties can claim ATO recognition for their donations and be eventually paid after donations are received. So what is the next step? Using the information from Afghani University, we can identify which units to initially focus on. We need to find sympathetic universities and discuss the possibilities of RPL and internationally recognised qualifications. Then establish what teaching tools are required and set about developing them. We will then need to seek multiple sympathetic universities to provide assistance in accommodating the Afghani student enrolments and the RPL. This is a recent email I received from Shakofa after our recent Zoom meeting, one of the instigators of the underground university. These kindnesses give hope to those whose right to breathe has been taken away from them. We are facing a difficult situation, and that is why I welcome any action that will give a smile to the girls of Afghanistan. I am in contact with different departments of the online university. We want to know in which field you want to work. In the Taliban view, the entire academic curriculum need additional classes in all fields, especially law, political science and jurisprudence, which currently we are working on an application for these courses. I can put you in contact with the relevant section if I am sure which section your course will be in. Shakofa mentions the covert student online university. Also, that all current courses of which she is excluded from are being rewritten because they do not match the Taliban doctrine. I find this situation deplorable. It is my belief that a balanced education for all will diminish the influence of extreme views that support groups like the Taliban.